What's up there guys, this is Cob, and as the Legion expansion approaches, I started to consider what I really think about the upcoming expansion based on what I've seen so far. And while there are a multitude of things that I think could suck in Legion, to be fair, there are a few things that do have me a tad bit excited as a PvPer, as well as just an old school player. So we'll get to my concerns for Legion in another video really soon, but for the time being, let's be positive, all hold hands now in a big circle of loveliness, and I'm going to share the top 3 things that Legion has to offer that have me looking forward to the expansion. First of all, Weld Quests that appear on our maps. I really like this, and not just because there are going to be some Weld PvP quests thrown in there too. I like these so much because I miss the Weld. Sure, most of these quests might be, rewarding us with gold that we don't need, or reputation that we just don't give a fuck about, but at least they exist as something to do. At least it gives us a reason, to get out into the world again, and for me, that's an immediate improvement to just lounging around in garrisons all day. Will class holds, though, become the new garrisons? This is definitely a legitimate concern, but even still, as long as I'm able to travel out into the Shattered Isles, find them to not be completely deserted, and kill at least one enemy player in the name of a dynamic World PvP quest, I'll be pretty happy. And honestly, I'll probably do some of the PvE quests as well, just while I'm bored. I just want to feel like I'm actually part of a gigantic virtual world again. Next thing I'm pretty happy about is the Transmog Wardrobe system. Every item you've ever owned across every character you've ever played can be used as a transmog item. No more bank slots crammed full of merciless and vengeful gladiator gear, because let's be honest, the Burning Crusade just factually had the best looking gear, and anyone who disagrees with that needs to be brave and find it within themselves to admit that they are wrong. And it's okay to be wrong sometimes. All jokes aside, I'm pretty much against the whole transmog feature as a whole. I think it's unhealthy for the game, just in general. But even I have to admit that this account-wide wardrobe might push me over the edge and have me farming some old content for transmog items. And this has me excited for the same reason as the first point that we covered, and that's just that transmog runs give me another reason to get myself out into the world and do stuff. It's not really character progression, but it's something to do, and who knows, maybe we'll be holding fashion contests or something on the channel in the middle of Legion. Submit your character, people vote via a straw poll, the winner gets to say that they won. Could happen, could not. Probably not. So the new map quest I'm hyped for, the new transmog system I'm looking forward to, and finally that brings us to the new PvP prestige and arena systems. Let's start with the arena part. The higher your rating is in arena or RBGs, the higher quality arena gear you will receive. So happy with this. Finally, PvPs will have, a real incentive to get better at the game, besides just hitting arbitrary ratings and enlarging EPs. It's not quite going to be on the same level as obtaining gear back in the days of the Burning Crusade, where every set piece had a rating requirement attached to it, also known as the fucking glory days, but it's a solid step in the right direction. I know that some people don't like this idea of, someone better than you getting better rewards for their efforts, but honestly, welcome to real life. You can't expect to go from being unemployed one day to slamming on an astronaut's helmet the next morning and zipping off to probe the surface of the red planet. Just makes no sense, and it's not like the power gaps are going to be massive either. According to Blizzard, someone in full top-end arena gear will only have a 5% stat advantage over someone in the 1400 rating arena gear. It's not a big enough deal to be upset about, but it is something to strive towards and something to be celebrated once you start picking up these high quality items, especially if it's your first time playing at a good arena rating. I know there'll be some people watching this video who've literally never played over 1700 rating in arenas, perhaps even lower, and don't feel bad, because it's you guys who've never reached higher ratings who will really feel the awesomeness when you get your first piece of 1800, 2k or 2.2k gear in Legion. That sense of achieving something is what it's all about. Now this is coming from Cobrak, the BG hero, stuck at 1400 rating for just about the entire TBC expansion. We got there in the end. Took me a while to get my shit together, but trust me, if Blizzard implement this new arena gear system the way that they say they will, I at least believe that it's definitely going to be a big positive for Legion. Now as for the prestige system, again, it's something to do. Like I say, I'm a BG hero through and through. So this is something that I'm going to be looking to do. I do think that the idea of giving up your PvP talents in order to advance in prestige does suck a little bit. Maybe something a bit cooler might have been re-earning PvP achievements in order to build prestige experience, or something like that. You then need some kind of diminishing return on PvP achievements though, so people can just spam Wrecking Ball achievements in massive HK farming pre-mades in Isle of Conquest, Russians, But as I said, the prestige system, something to do, something to try out, and definitely another thing that I'm excited to jump into when Legion lands. Now, ooh, doesn't that feel strange, being all positive about World of Warcraft? Makes me feel a little bit warm inside, a little bit snuggly. Not sure if I like it, so the next video about Legion is going to be the evil twin of this one, covering 3 things that could absolutely suck in the upcoming expansion, and I hope to see you in that one too, so by all means subscribe for more stuff. We've got some WoW series going, some Let's Plays, and a happy little community here who would definitely buy you a pint if you happened upon them in a local drinkery, in the Row of Age, of course. Hope you enjoyed this video, stay tuned for the next one, have an awesome day, and I'm going to catch all of you guys just a tad bit later.